This Val-Con video is powered by GTX server hosting, the best way to run your Valheim server.
Now come along and join us at Val-Con.
Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. My name is Dev Rossick. Today we're playing Valheim, a survival crafting game from Valheimgame. Sorry to be starting a little bit late today. Got a bit of a technical challenge. I think I've worked it out. So, let's see what's going on here. Did I really work it out? I think I did. Just checking some of the details here. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. Okay. That looks okay. Very good. All right, let's jump into the game before I run out of food. We are in our home. The wind blowing loudly all around us. It's going to start raining. I don't know. Anyway, let's get some more food. Have to do a little cooking here at some point. Let's repair the gear. Okay. So at the end of the last session, I told you that we need a lot more iron. We're preparing to take on Bonemass, and while we have many of the things we need, we have a pretty good set of armor. We have some good weapons like the iron mace, the banded shield. There are some better weapons out there that I want to upgrade to that I don't yet have. And that's going to require a lot more iron. And while we have some iron here, 16, not too bad. Not sure if that's going to be enough to do the things we want to do. We want to make the, where is it? Oh, that's right, it's not on the list because we haven't yet got our hands on one of the key ingredients, a Draugr Elite trophy. What we want to make is the iron sledge. I'd say. I want to make the iron sledge. I have made an iron mace, and I'd like to upgrade that at least one more level. And that's going to take 20 iron there and probably 40 iron for the next level. I like to get things upgraded as far as I can. And then I'd also like to craft an iron pickaxe, which is going to take a bunch of iron. And let's see here, an iron axe, which is going to take a bunch of iron. Yeah, maybe thinking about what I've got in my #1 weapon slot, where I'm currently rocking the bear claws. An excellent weapon, but it's starting to fall a little bit behind. Might be nice would be a let's see, where is it? Ah, I probably don't have this one either. I was looking for the abyssal dagger, but I don't think I've ever laid hands on Kite, so We can maybe find some of that extracted from one of the leviathans that float out in the ocean. It's possible I'll just skip over that and go straight to higher level weapons in the plains area. Could also potentially look at a silver dagger. I'm not sure if I touch silver. I don't think so. Anyway, I'll have to think about that. So, the big thing I want to do right now is find a bunch more iron. I also want to do a little bit more exploring. Now, while I was off of the stream, I did do a lot more exploring in the area right around the central continent. Essentially cleared out much of this area over here. There's a huge additional chunk of this continent right over here that's been lightly explored. I just ran through it as fast as I can. Didn't even mark a lot of stuff. Oh, looks like somebody is having a raid up here. Interesting. Very interesting. Raid's been triggered, but no one is in the area. Well, don't know anything about that. But what I did want to do is look for some more swamp areas and also explore north up to this Bonemass site. Maybe see if it was a good site. Now, in my other explorations, I did spot a piece of swamp here, and it could be pretty large. I don't know, but I really wanted to see what was going on up to the north up here and take a nice big sailing expedition. So we're going to do that. Another player who's online just sent me a message. Hey, I'm going to say hi. Well, it is always polite to spell somebody else's name correctly. Okay. So, let's see. My fires are lit. My torches are lit. Oh, look. I finally got a fourth beehive. Something I found while I was exploring off to the east. Don't currently have any crops in the ground. That'll happen sometimes while the game is progressing. I feel like I have plenty of crops in my storage at the moment. I do have quite a bit of seed, so I'm not hurting for materials to continue planting. I'm just not currently actively working on that. You see here I have plenty of turnip seeds, plenty of carrot seeds. Oh, going okay. Great. So I have got the gear in my inventory here. Here I have the longship, and here I have a portal. Yeah, that's not right. Okay. Let's see. There I have a longship, and there I have a portal. Yes, and a workbench. So I think we're going to start. I'd like to start from my own dock and sail up this way. I kind of don't want to get messed around inside this raid. It's not in an area I'm currently active in. Also, I broke down the portals I had located up here and brought them home, which is why a couple of the portals over here are no longer connected. I intend to reopen them when I get up here to the north. So let's get this boat in the water. Keep saying I need to improve this harbor a little bit, but well, one of many projects that needs my attention, and maybe I'll get to it at some point. Let's see if we can drop you there. As usual, it takes a little bit of damage on the way down. Let's go. Got a favorable wind behind us. We can get out of here. Yeah, hitting every rock on the way out. That rock is really a problem, isn't it? You know what? Let's see if we can't do something about this guy. Yeah. Just get up here, up here. Okay. What I'm gonna do? I am going to dump all that in there. Fix the boat again. And then I'm going to go get some more wood. Help me with this little ad hoc project. Because I need to build a platform out there to go to work on that rock. Let's see, I've got this rock in here close. That's not really my problem. So I will start building my way out this way. Getting this as low down in the water as I can. There we go. And I will connect it across here, like so, you see. And then that hopefully turn everything a nice green color. We need a workbench further out here. Let's see if I can build one up on top of this rock. That way. Okay. Looks like I'm going to need some support. Well, that's annoying. Let's see if I can kind of just guess. Yeah, that's close enough. Doesn't need to be perfect. As long as it gives me support. Now, I think what I'd like to do is use some stairs here. Yeah. Okay. One more. Yeah. Okay. Now take out the pickaxe. It's all about getting a place to stand. Yeah. Come on. The water's going in and out here. See if I can get on the rock. No. Come on, get up on the rock. Yeah, I know something's attacking my boat. It'll take them a while to break it. There we go. Okay. Actually, that went really well. That might be enough of it broken. Okay, that's driving me crazy. Hang on a minute. Who is attacking my boat? Oh, you are, huh? Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Okay, let's see. That actually looks really good already. So let's break this stuff up. We'll jump in the water in a minute. Pick up the wood. Well, maybe we can just grab it. Can I reach that one? Can I reach that one? Can I reach that one? Not really. Alright, let's go get this wood. The rock looks sharp and jagged under the water there, but that's not really a thing. Sharpness, I mean. What matters mostly is the height of the water above it. If I can sail across that, I will be fine. Ah, alright. Offload that stuff. Can't really reach the workbench here, so I'll run inside and repair. Maybe even grab a sleep in the bed. Often difficult when other players are online, but let's see what we can do. Okay. Big bite. Okay. Take my chance. They're in bed. Doesn't really look that way. Okay. And yes, I could ask them if we could sleep, but that disturbs the other players' adventuring activities, so we're not going to do that. Plus, I don't mind starting out and doing a little bit of sailing at night. Just ask. Yes, I know what you mean. He's referring to sleeping. Alright, let's see if I'm going to hit any more rocks on the way out of here. Sure would be nice to get out there and clean those up. But there we go. We are free and clear. We actually want to turn this way. I like that. Thanks. I'm at sea. Of course, I wasn't actually at sea when he said that, but whatever. We'll get there. Did you see that raid? How did it start? Out there. I'm wondering if maybe he was over there at some point. The raid started and then he left the area. Hey, someone must have been there. There was a no matter. There was a thing where raids would last forever until somebody went and cleared them. That was patched out of the game quite some time ago. So I don't really know what's going on there. Venomoon thinks maybe it's bugged. It's possible. I don't know. But sailing into a raid like that is no fun. I do know somebody who has a portal out that way, but they're not on the server at the moment, so kind of mysterious. Alright, we are at night sailing in the ocean. That means that serpents are a real possibility. I'm going to select my bow and flint head arrows. Serpents are more or less immune to fire arrows. They're not actually immune to fire damage, but since they're literally swimming in the water, fire goes out immediately and most of that damage is simply lost. So there's not much point. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Got us a serpent right over there. Now let's see if he sees us. Slowing down. I think maybe he's seen us. Okay. Let's stand up here. Maybe. Let's go. Give him a shot. See what this does. I can hit him. Oh, that sounded like it hit him. Is he coming over this way? Yep. He's coming this way. Maybe she. People think the serpents are female. Maybe they don't have any gender. I don't know. They certainly have good eating. Okay. Oh! Darn it. There was a trophy there. I jumped just a minute too late. Okay. Well. Put that in there. I'm going to take out the portal. I like to have that on me. Bummer. Lost that portal. That trophy. Serpent trophies are great. One of my favorites. They're big. They're attractive. Give off a little light at night. Really good looking. Okay. Well, still, that was a 7, as you call it. Serpents drop either 6 or 7 pieces of meat. Each piece of meat is going to equal 1 serpent stew. Each serpent stew is one of the better foods in the game, in the middle part, at least. Remains a valid food choice until, well, pretty far into the game. And except for the serpent meat, relatively low cost. It's honey and mushrooms. Okay, so let's see. We're heading generally towards Bonemass, but we're going to kind of sail into this cloud here. Actually, kind of trying to stay in the ocean, because now we've got rain in addition to the night, so that will increase the chances of there being a serpent spawning. And remember, when watching for serpents, always look behind you. They spawn on the very bottom of the ocean and then swim up. It takes some time. So they will typically surface behind you, like right there. You see it? You see it back there? He probably doesn't spot us, so I'm going to have to sail backwards from him. It was just a vague shadow in the distance, but it was definitely there. Now, I don't know how late at night it is, but time could be getting on. Come on, back up. Back up. Let's go. Back up. Come on. Come on. We might wonder whether it would have been faster to turn around. Maybe. It kind of depends on the wind and how far you have to go. Once you get going, backwards rowing is roughly the same speed as forwards rowing. So we'll get there. It's just, will he despawn? Nighttime serpents will despawn with the start of day unless they're actively involved in combat. Storm spawn serpents will stay around until the daytime. So which was this guy? Was he spawned by the storm or by the night? It's a little unclear. There he is. There he is. Look at you. Oh, you beauty. Here you are. Hi. Hi. Hi there. Slow down a bit. He's gonna get a chance to bite me. All right. Couple of hits on here. Missed that. Again, you try to sort of time it so that just as you're hitting him for the final time and he dies, you can jump into the water. Okay, last shot, let's kill it. And that one did not drop a trophy. About 1 in 3 will drop a trophy. It's actually quite frequent. That one's a 6. But you see how quickly we can get stacks of serpent stew going. It's already more than a full stack. Okay, let's get going. This might seem like it's going to take a while to get anywhere, but this is just when traveling at night. During the day, I won't be stopping for serpents like this. So, doesn't really matter too much. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. continue like this. Really don't have any idea what's up ahead here, where the land masses might be, so we're just going to kind of sail into it. You can sort of vaguely make out some sort of land mass ahead. You can see the mountain just outlined against the dark sky. It's kind of hard to see. Don't know how well this is showing up on the stream, but I can see it. Oh, I can see trees to the right. Okay, so there's land right over here. We turn a little bit. Not looking to land at this time. It would be nice to maybe get close enough to this coast to pick it up on the map and see how we're doing. Yeah, not really doing that. Oh yeah, the land's curving in here. Based on where this is, this potentially could even be connected over here to the original landmass, which is very, very large in this game. Okay, we got a ruined castle-y thing. We got trees ahead, so I got to keep turning. Okay, day's coming on here. Look at that. I can see that land. Day 945. Get pretty close to 1,000. I don't know if we can have any sort of special celebration when we hit 1,000 days. Might be fun. Okay. And I'm seeing just the edges of this now, especially now that it's daytime, which expands your exploration radius. Okay. So it looks like I may have to sail around this land to get to Bonemass. It's also possible I should have gone the other way. No worries. We're here to explore. And if it takes a little longer, that's all fine. Hang on a moment. Vanillaheim's asking me a question here. It's okay, but thanks for telling me. Okay, looks like he's going to attack motor. The server as a whole isn't at that level yet, but what I will do is I'll clear off the key. Ooh, this is the plane. See, that's a locks over there. Okay, now this can be dangerous. Sailing this close to the plains. The locks and the fuelings won't typically come out this far, but the Desquitos will. Fortunately, I'm wearing one of the best defenses against Desquitos that there is. Oh, there's land over to the left, so now we're coming into a bit of a narrow channel. Yeah, immunity. You can kill motor. What I will do is I'll remove the server key after you do that, so that people aren't necessarily affected by it. Oh, rocks, rocks, rocks. You don't want to run aground near the plains when you're not yet ready to tackle the plains. Yeah, not a great plan. Okay. Yeah, how we doing? Yeah, Bonemass is definitely on the other side of this land. Now, assuming this land connects there, which isn't necessarily the case, I'm going to have to sail all the way around to the other side of it. And there may indeed be another way in there. We'll see. I'm kind of taking it on faith that Bonemass is going to be in a large area of the swamp. That's usually true, but not necessarily. I've seen Bonemass appear on some very tiny little rags of swamp. Ah, look. There's a Desquito right there. Yeah. Yeah, you come over here. Come at me, bro. Actually, he could probably do more damage to the boat than to me. Oh. The chest that I'm wearing, the root harness, is resistant versus pierce. So, although the Desquito does quite a bit of pierce damage, it will get cut basically in half, and I could easily survive that as long as I maintain my food. Keep my health up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, this could be tricky. I'm going inside these rocks. Hopefully it's not going to put me on some sandbar or something. Always a little dangerous. Yeah. Ah, there's some swamp here. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we're now heading down toward the Bonemass site. I am going to go around this side of it, I think. Got some sort of hills up there. That's not swamp. Swamp don't get hills like that. That is Black Forest. Okay. Very, very interesting. Swamp here. Ah, there's more swamp there. Tell you what. Let's land on this Black Forest. And put down a portal. Can repair the ship. And explore the swamp on foot. Watch these rocks coming in. This is like my harbor. Everything's full of rocks here. That looks like more plains right over there. I need to be very, very, very careful how I come in here. Oh dear. Well, maybe coming in is not going to even be an option. Let's try swinging it around this way. And back this way to get off this rock. There's kind of this back and forth move you can do to take the ship sideways. Okay. Oh, and then the fog comes in. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Alright. Oh, there's a greeting party. That's very polite. Okay. Yeah. I see you out there. Hello. Okay. That it? No trolls, no bears. Who's that? Another grey dwarf over there. Okay. Anything useful? Oh, there's some money. Money's always good. That. What's this? One-head arrow. Sure, that's nice. Okay. Tell you what. This is going to be a pretty good place to put a portal. Well, slippery. Okay. Come on. Okay. Are we finished? Are you sure? Okay. We'll open the gather portal, my general purpose gathering and exploration portal. Alright. Let's take a look at the land we got here. Looks like we've got the swamps going on around here. We've got plains wrapped around us on either side. Might be a problem. We'll see. Okay. Fix the boat. Yeah, it wasn't too badly hurt. Let's see if I can pick up this meat. Yep. I may want to break down the boat here in a minute. take this, and I'll leave that there. I'm not interested in that. Let's go. Okay. Let's start with you over here. That's already full. Yeah, right there. Can't believe I picked that junk up. That's here. Okay. Put you in there. There they are. Okay. Okay. Super. Let me go break down the boat and leave it in the box there and make sure that I mark the spot. Something I often forget to do when exploring. I'll jump off the boat, dash inland, and turn around a few minutes later and say, now where was that boat again? Oh boy. Okay, you're empty. I have space, I have weight capacity. Stand by the mast, chop. Another reason to get that iron axe. This goes a lot faster. Uses more stamina, but it does a lot more damage, so it kind of offsets things. Did I get it? Yes. Okay. Box here. Mark the spot. I'll put the portal symbol. Together. Okay. Right. I'm going to switch to my blunt weapon for the swamps, and I'm going to drop a poison mead. Let's go see what we've got. Rakes. Well, Drake's definitely wasn't me because I'm not yet eligible for Drake's. Okay. And thanks for cleaning it up. And it's appropriate for him because he's about to go take on Motor. That is the raid that you get before battling Motor. Yes, I've seen that build. Because it was right next to where I used to have the portal for my boat dock up in that area. Okay, so I don't yet know whether other people have been to this swamp. Really, about the only clue we'll get is when we find missed that timing there. That's better. Find something like a knockdown tree or a crypt that's been used. And look what I see right over there. Okay. But I'm going to take a few moments to gather some useful stuff while I'm on my way. Got a couple of circling plumes I'm seeing. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, here. Take a look at this. I don't know if I was ever able to show one of these before on the stream. But this, you see it there? Looks a bit like a tree trunk out in the water, but it's kind of a glowy green with gunk falling off of it. That is what an abomination looks like when it's asleep in the water. I am not here to fight abomination, so I'm going to stay clear of it. Though, it would probably be sensible to clear that out in preparation for the Bonemass fight. You certainly don't want that thing waking up in the middle of that fight. To the best of my knowledge, abominations won't wake up due to noise. But if you get too close, or if you hit them with an arrow or something, they definitely will. Okay, let's take a quick look around here. How does this seem as a place to fight Bonemass? Not very good. If you're going to get out and fight Bonemass in melee combat, there's a lot of water here, which would slow your movement, potentially disarm you during the fight. So what you can do is raise this land up and level it off a little bit, but you see, yeah, and you see that one was deep enough to force me to take off my weapon, so that is bad. On the other hand, I have a strategy for fighting Bonemass that, yeah, you can throw a spear into them. Absolutely, yeah. If you get close, spear, a bow shot, anything like that. Yeah, that is absolutely true, community. My strategy for fighting Bonemass doesn't involve being on the ground next to him at all. Instead, you jump up the back of the skull and you stand, somewhere up here. This skull is completely indestructible. So if you stand up here with a large two-handed weapon, like that, that sends out an area of effect damage, and if Bonemass is sitting here next to you, he takes damage. Quite a bit of it, in fact. He's, I don't know if he's weak to blunt, but blunt does a lot of damage to him. And then when he creates these add-ons, the mobs that come out, they're skeletons and blobs, and they are also easily disposed of with this big heavy hammer. However, the Stagbreaker, good as it is not the best weapon for that. Best weapon for that, oh, look out there. It looks like somebody's dug out that circling plume. I'll mention that in a minute. But anyway, the best weapon for fighting Bonemass is usually the iron sledge. It takes a lot of iron, and it takes that Draugr Elite trophy, and it takes some Ymir flesh that you can get from Haldor. So, anyway, the reason that's interesting with the circling plume like that is it kind of looks like somebody dug it out. Not necessarily, but if somebody did dig it out, that could mean that people have been here before. And it could mean that the crypts will be empty. So, we shall see. We shall see. May have to go back to that other swamp I saw on the edge of my map after all. But anyway, we've got our Bonemass location. Great. Very interesting. Now I'd probably like to do is find the borders of this piece of swamp, see how big it is, see if there are any crypts in it, and continue on with the exploring. Maybe I'd also like to hop out to the circling plume if I can get there, see if there are any trophies. Can be done. Oh, see, this hasn't been dug out. This is naturally underwater. Okay. No trophies. Ooh, that awful mob trophy. Oh, no. Oh, that really hurt you, didn't it? Yeah. 2 shots and you go down. Can I get your stuff here? Just. Okay. Alright. Starting to get a little dark. Ooh. Is that a crypt? No, that's a ruin. Probably has a body pile. That's a ruin too. Does not seem to have a body pile in it. Skeletons. Get out of the water. Yeah. Ooh. Keep your eyes on the poison too. Make sure you're keeping that up. Keep hitting a different button for a different game to switch to the bow. Doesn't work here. Oh. I'll try and fire arrows from the sky. Ah. So it takes a moment to switch weapons. Remember, when switching weapons, you need to add just a little bit of a delay for that switch to occur before you move again. If you try to move before you allowed for that delay, the weapon switch will be canceled. Okay, it's definitely nighttime now, and that means we also need to stay alert for wraiths. They can come in so quietly. You look for a blue glow. I see a blue glow far off in the sky. That's not it, but a much more intense blue glow up in the sky as they fly in. And shoot them with fire arrows. This is interesting. Is this cleared out by a player, or did it never have a body pile? It's not real common. Not super loving being out here in the swamp at night, but a bit of a distance from my portal over there. I want to get this done, and really I should be reaching a point where I can handle the swamp at night. Famous last words. What's that? That is a crypt. Let's see if it's open. Didn't bring my key, but that's fine. Ah, see, somebody's been here. Look, there's a ladder up the side. Door is open. Okay. That's telling me right away that this area has probably been cleared of iron resources. Okay. That is fine. I will keep looking. And that also explains why there aren't any body piles in those rock formations. You. Wraith Watch. That's another one. Got a ladder up the side. Everybody's got their own way of doing that. I'll just use a couple of steps in the back, but you know what? Whatever works for you is the right. Oh, did you hear that? That was a wraith. Where is it? Where is it? There, it's right above me. Their movement I find very difficult to time, so I just keep my shield up with them and hit them when I can. I've tried to block wraiths before and had terrible luck at it. Yeah, see, it's just very... More hit. There we go. Ooh. Tricky. I need to eat. But I do welcome the chain. Need more of those. They make that little subtle sound. It's very hard to describe. It's sort of a whoop sound. No, that's not right. But yeah. Once you've heard it, you'll know. I'm going to assume that one's cleared out. Okay. Another ruin. Where does this swamp go? Let's see here. Yeah, it's not big. Looks like it's going to end right here. Well, that's disappointing. Trophy. Not the one I wanted. Ooh, ruined boat. You know, I think I've seen those in the swamp before. They're usually in the Black Forest. Alright, so there's more swamp over that way. Ooh, bear. Now let's get a little tricky. Yeah, I'll let you guys fight it out. And maybe that explains the boat, too. This is Black Forest right here. There's another crypt, and this one's got a portal on it. Let's see who's been exploiting this swamp. Oh, there's a wraith. Okay. Wraiths are somewhat weak to fire. They're not the easiest shots. There we go. What did that do? Is it going to kill you? It did. Nice. Let's see. Where's my chain? So it doesn't have a ladder up the side. Your jump skill is high enough. You really don't need any help. You just jump up on top of these things. Who's been here? AE. Yeah. That's very interesting. I might take that portal and see where it goes. But saw some additional swamp over this way. That is a very steep slope. Got a mountain over here. What is this? Yeah. Really looking for you at this time. Looking for what else is over here. Okay. Oh, bear. Low stamina. Not the best for the bear. Okay. More swamp. Well, I'm not sure what I'm getting into. Ooh, and I don't like the color of that. That looks maybe like plains? That is definitely plains over there. Wow. That's a tricky spot. Up there leaving, but I need to manage my inventory here, especially if I'm going to get into any sort of bigger fight. No, stop running away. In fact, I'm going to turn my auto pickup off just now. Start running into stuff I don't want to grab. Standard key for doing that is V. Many of you have noticed that I have virtually all of my keys remapped for reasons. So I'm always cautious not to tell you my key to press because that's almost certainly not your key to press. Stamina. Cold and wet. Still have a tiny bit of rested bonus left. Not much. Oh man, this is some broken land over here. Whoa. No fooling. Saying land is up and down, that's what it means. Overall, except for the Bonemass site, I'm going to have to call this place something of a disappointment. Came looking for iron and found nothing. Now my rested bonus has run out. Well, well, well. Okay. I think I should pop home. Get some repairs and some rest and, well, see what we got. At 13, that 7, I would have 20 serpent stew. That's, I think, enough to start using it. So let's get, let's see. I believe it's 1-to-1 on the mushrooms. Let's take half of that. And it's 2-to-1 on the... Yes, I need to cook the meat first. So, remember my warnings about this, this station. It's notorious for losing items if you work it too fast, so work slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't push it. And that's true generally only in multiplayer worlds. In single player worlds, you shouldn't have a problem. Some wood? Not really. Okay, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it on slowly. Oh, that's right. The auto pickup turned off. Okay. I got an extra one out of that. Well, that's always nice. Serpent meat especially. Not easy to get. Okay, thanks, Immunity. I will talk to you later. Okay. Now let's cook some stuff. Serpent stew. It is. It's one mushroom and 2 honey. So let's see what we get. Always want to hear that little ding indicating I get an extra, but can't really count on it at my current level of cooking skill, which is just 16. Not very high. Thanks, Immunity. But the quest for iron is part of the show here, so see what we can do about actually finding some. Ah, there's that ding. That's what I like to hear. Free meal. Okay, I ended up with a total of 15. Not too bad. Considering I had only, what, 6 and 7, 13 meat to start with. Yeah. Okay. So, what this allows me to do is to kick black soup upstairs. And, no, that's not what I want to do. Move those down here. Move sausages in position number 2 and start eating serpent stew as one of my main foods. Now, there's a lot to like here. It lasts 30 minutes instead of 20. It's got 80 health and 26 stamina. Lots better than black soup. It's actually now the longest lasting food I have. And its tick rate is 4. Look at that. It's the highest tick rate of anything I've got here. Yeah. Yeah. It's fantastic. Tick rate is the number of points of health that is added to you for each cycle of the food after you eat it. You'll notice it doesn't just give you the full 80 health right off the bat. Instead, it gives it to you in 4 hit point chunks every, I forget how many seconds, every time the tick rate goes off, until you get a total of 80. Interestingly enough, that can take long enough that you don't actually end up getting the full effect of that because the food is also deteriorating over time. So you kind of get only a portion of it. But yeah, all the foods are blinking. So let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. See, 45, 145. And wow, 177. Nice. Nice. And stamina. What's my stamina look like? 149. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, that's at least one improvement. And another reason to keep adventuring, because going out and sailing around will give me the opportunity to be sailing at night or in storms and get more serpent meat. That's really one of the best ways to do it, is to get the serpent meat while you're doing something else, because it's perfectly possible to go out and deliberately hunt for serpent meat, but that can be lengthy and lonely and sometimes a little frustrating. Whereas, if you're exploring or bringing metal back to your base, and you just happen to sail at night, or choose to sail at night, you're essentially doing 2 things at once. And it just feels like a better use of your time. Okay, so let's see how we're looking here. Okay, that swamp is a bit of a bust. So what I might do, this looks like a big chunk of plains. Useful to know. but not what I'm looking for right now. So what I might do is come back here and try this swamp over there. I think the best way to do that would be to go back, pick up my boat, and I'm going to have to leave the portal out there. So I will rename it something else. Okay. Boat. Let's see. Right. Rename the portal. Nice concept. Long time ago, it used to be possible to rename a portal as you step through it, but they made a change to drastically improve the performance of portals, and since then it's been impossible to do that. So, what do? Well, use the second portal. Show you how I do that. Oops, made a mistake. Hang on a minute. So here's how you do this. Here's a portal I have called DR Crypt. It's the one I would set up on a crypt if I was exploiting one. I'm going to temporarily name this something else. Call this DR Bonemass. Oh, that's too long. Yep. Now I always keep track of these. I have a list where I write them down, keep them handy so they aren't forgotten. But yeah, I'll call this one DR Bonemass. Okay, that's what I'm going to name the portal that's out there. Right? So then I'll step through this one. Yeah, I didn't need to bring another portal with me. Then I'll rename this one DR Bonemass, like so, and it reconnects to that other portal. Okay, step back through it. And now I go back and rename this one DR Crypt. It closes. This one's still named Gather. The portal at the other end is still named DR Bonemass. As long as I remember that, have it in my list, I can get back there anytime I want. In the meantime, I have effectively re-enabled my access to my 2 standard portals, and I can continue with my exploration. Yeah, I did not need to carry that with me. I was forgetting I was going to use another portal here. Okay. All right, very good. Put the boat back in the water. Let's, oh, and I just went put that away, didn't I? Let's get a second portal. Okay. Bench. And now, we'll go up here again, which means let's run down to the dock. I'm the only one on at the moment, so now I can take advantage of sleeping, so that I can always start these trips in the morning and give me the longest possible stretch of daytime, which is convenient. Okay. Down to the dock. one thing that would probably help is really build a dock here, wouldn't it? Yeah. I think I said that earlier. Okay. There's the boat. Off we go. Play. Okay. Looks like we want to just keep on this heading. Looks like a giant patch of ocean, but actually you can see from these markings, a lot of it isn't ocean. It's shallower, other kinds of terrain. In fact, right now, I'm supposedly in the meadows. Yeah. No serpents will spawn here. The ocean are these darker, these really dark patches. Doesn't look like I'm going to hit much of that on my my path here. I'm going to need to turn to go through that narrow opening right about here. Let's see, I'm aiming for this a little bit more. For a second there, I thought I heard a serpent coming up, but no, that can't be. Alright, how am I doing? Turn just a little more. Maybe cut the speed a little bit. Beware of rocks. Oh yeah. This is a narrow spot. Oh dear. Looks like there might be a rock blocking the way ahead. Yeah, kinda. Sharp left. Sharp left. Sharp left. Okay, a little help from a wave there. Made it through. That was not the best option, I think there. I think next time we'll try this passage up here. Okay. So where do we want to land here? I think maybe on this little island right over there. I don't particularly like landing directly in a swamp. Usually a lot of activity there, a lot of creatures attacking your boat. It'd be kind of a hassle. It's usually nice to get on a piece of lower level biome, just adjacent to the swamp. Cut the speed again. Ooh, that is a tiny piece of lower level biome. What is this? Meadows? Or... I guess it's meadows. Hello. Oh, we got a stone over here. Let's see what this one has to say. Ah, it's a boar stone. Yes, look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. Okay. Oh, we got ourselves a little house here. Anything good? Not really. Okay. Oh, that was a Growler somewhere. Where are you? Oh, that was something dying. Oh, that was a deer. Okay. Where's the Drauger? Oh, makes poison resist. Okie dokie. Don't want that. Rest of the stuff is fine. It's a good place to put a portal. I mean, it's not a bad place to put a portal. Yeah. Will do. Okay. Get rid of these extra trees in here. Shh. Portal. Gather. I do not have enough wood for a chest. How much wood do I have? I have 2. Potentially even fix this place up enough to put a roof on it, get a fire going, get a tiny bit of comfort. Let's see what we can do. Ah, there's a Draugr. There's a pair of Draugr. Hey, hey, no, over here. Come on. Ooh. Might seem like I could just run in and quickly explore the place without bothering to all this setting up of comfort business, but really taking a little time to do this sort of thing can make quite a difference in your experience in a place. You know, when you try to just cowboy the whole thing. Oh, these are both archers. Okay, well. 3 of us can play that game. I thought you were already dead. Well. Some junk. Oh. No, I want the stone. Now, just for a minute there, I thought, oh, is that an abomination? No, that is an actual tree trunk. Abominations don't look quite like that, although of course, the game designers deliberately made them look similar so that you're kind of fooled for a minute. Look at all this stuff. Hey. All right. Ooh, wait. Need more stones. I need 2 more stones. Stone. There's a stone? There's 2 stones. Perfect. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's see what we can do with you. Well, actually, I'm going to do this thing where I tear off this little extra upper layer because frankly isn't particularly useful space, and instead I'm going to just put a roof directly over it. It won't be a particularly tall roof, but that's alright. And yes, I will fix these walls up in a bit. There's not much point in repairing them now because the rain is falling on them and they'll just get damaged again. Okay, now it makes more sense to repair all this stuff. Let's patch the holes in the wall. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I don't have my hoe here. Well. Interesting. Where's the best place to have the door here? I think actually there is the best place for the door. There, make this a wall. Okay. Gotta figure out a fire here. Probably build a chimney at this end, I think. Like that. That would be very helpful. Let's go get one. Yes, I could have made one. Okay. Put that away. Take that down. Great. Put all this stuff away. Resin. Other sticky gunk. Hang on to the wood. Alright. Meats. Hide. Okay. You actually pick up a little bit more wood. Never know what you're going to need. Yeah. Repair everything. Let's finish building a quick little comfort house. Right. Oops. Do that properly. What's going on here? Sometimes you're a little too close to your build. Okay, that looks better. We'll fire here. Level it out a bit. Close enough. My huge. Build a chimney right up alongside this tree. Don't really care if it's there. Gonna make this an especially tall chimney. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. That's better. Right. Go. Reason to be sloppy. Finish it off. Okay. Actually, let me do it this way. there's a little leech over there. Wants to be friends. That should do. My poison has run out, but I've got my hat on. Hello? Okay. Right here. We've put the door the wrong other way around so that it opens into the wall. Doesn't take up space in the room. Open it from the outside. There, see? Out of the way. Let's get a bed in here. Yep. Go. Switch this to the other side. Go. Put in some chests over this side. All the essentials. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Get like a rug or something. Anyway, hey. Not exciting, but it gets the job done. And nice comfy spot. And out of wood. Cool. So I'll just drop that in there. Can't repair that, but everything else is looking pretty good. Let me grab this as my spawn point. And now we can go looking into this swamp. Backside here. You know what we can do? Make life a little easier since we have hoe at this time. Just make a little causeway here across the remaining land. There. Okay. Keeps our feet dry while we're heading into the swamp. Nice. Okay. Is the night coming on again? Or was that just here? It's dark and creepy because you're in the swamp. The swamp is not looking tremendously large. Kind of looks like a thin strip running between these 2 points, but it's hard to say. Your distance vision can be very deceiving in this game. You think something is ending just a short way over, and then you find out, no, it's just your draw distance. So let's see what we got. It is definitely nighttime, isn't it? Well, well, well. We have a bed right here. Why don't we use it? Oh, boat. Forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Should be able to pick up the boat. That's empty. Sirius has just joined the server. Arrived. He's already joined. This really does go much faster with a better axe. Get it? 2, 3, 4. I got it. Uh-oh. Oh, it was actually a little close. We're running around the island at that end. Let's see if we can quickly get to bed. Enemies nearby. Oh, for heaven's sake. Where did they come from? What is nearby anyway? Where? Oh, wait, it must have been this guy. Okay, let's try this one more time. At bed. I am wet. You know what? Since I'm already wet, I bet there's deer hide sitting over here. I wanted to make a rug. Did I get enough? I did not. What the heck is the deer hide? Deer meat? Oh wait, yes I did. There it is. Oh, I got a lot. Okay. And of course, Sirius just arrived at the server. I'm not going to be able to sleep. Ah, well. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's put the boat away. Let's put this stuff here. Let's repair what we can. Let's go home and repair the rest. Reload our arrows. Sounds weird. Reload our food. Oops. Don't. Reload our meat. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. It's dark. Ah, looks like we're in bed. That's handy. Okay. Let's take some of that. Some of that. Back we go. Ooh, there's a guy over here. Yep, that's good. Aha. Okay, but I can just snipe those guys. One shot, one kill. Something perished over there, probably deer or boar or something like that. Right. Come on, get up here. Ah! Abomination. Not what I was looking for just now. Let's see. I don't think I'm high enough to defend against him. See, I think he can push me off from up here. Stupid blob. Okay, now get on there, get on there. Okay, maybe the abomination will leave. Well, happy with that. Or wait. Is he gonna go over there and smash my house in? Oh dear. No sir, you were not. Get back here. Fine. Quite a bit. Yeah. Abominations are not the threat that they once were. Still, useful to collect some root for the community. Constant interruptions. Unbelievable. I was trying to explore this swamp to spend my days fighting the battles I don't want. Get 10 feet inside and every creature comes out to play. Oh, great. Come on. I rested? Oh. No, it's partially because I'm wet. It's just taking a long time to start recovering there. Okay. Let's see what this one has to say. At this place, I killed 7 of the Draugr and ended their long years of fighting and misery. Now who will end mine? Well, that's kind of dark. What's going on here? Okay, little cabin ruin there. Those often spawn wraiths at night. And even during the day. Things I'll sometimes do is come around to these things and put a workbench on them, specifically to suppress the wraiths, because wraiths are annoying. On the other hand, that's where the chains come from, so don't want to suppress them too hard. Oh, okay, that did. Oh. That is another abomination right there, right there, right there. Get out of the water, get out of the water. There. Oh, well, it's behind the tree. So I don't really want to fight abominations, thank you. So let's go this way. I'm looking for crypts. Okay. That over there looks like a ruin. Usually has a body pile. Not what I'm after. Although, those can be very useful places to try and get Draugr Elite trophy. Because the body piles will spawn Draugr Elite. And you find yourself a good spot in which to sit there and use a bow on them. You can just keep nailing them until you get yourself a Draugr Elite. Question, of course, is always finding a good spot. They can't come out to you. That is another abomination. How do you get to the top of this tower? Shoot down. Let's see. Stairwell up the side. Ooh. Speak of the devil, is that a Draugr Elite? It is. Please drop the trophy. Drop. Get to the other side of it. Let's see what I can do on the other side. Oh, that woke the abomination up. Well played, Dev. Well played. As in, not well played at all. That'd be a good spot if I wanted to destroy the body pile, but it's not my goal here. Hey! Okay, this isn't a bad spot. The problem with it is that it's, when you take a second shot, it might not be ideal. There's a Draugr Elite. Come on. The thing I want to do to avoid doing is attacking the body pile, because this. Need some time to switch weapons, and if I get the wrong creatures, ooh, archer's always dangerous. Yeah. Okay, that opened the opening up a little bit. Archer. another elite in there. Need to go in and see if he. Oh crap! This is a 2-star archer, 2-star Draugr, not to be screwed around with. Oh, and here comes the abomination. Perfect. This Draugr, get up here. Oh man, talk about being between a rock and a hard place. Who's shooting at me? You are. Where'd that 2-star? He's way over there. He was nearly dead too. He'll heal if he gets too far away. Yeah. You take off. Well, at some point here I may have to go in and destroy that body pile. Go see whether that elite dropped a trophy. This is not what I'd hoped this would work out to be. And this stupid 2-star is going to come right up my backside. Point here, isn't it? This is annoying. Pop right up as a D. Maybe. I do this. Did not want to do that, but there it is. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Draugr Elite trophies are rare. Chances of finding one are not good, but well, we'll see. Okay, what I get? I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. No elite trophy. Got some nice entrails though. It's not nothing. And you know what I can do also? Get up here. Maybe. No, I really can't. Not enough left of this place. Oh boy. Okay. Are you even damaged? I can't tell. No, you're not. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I'm gonna leave. Now, is this guy following me? Oh gosh. Be over here. Better place to fight anyway. There's a 1-star Draugr lurking back there. Piling on, I call that. I gotta move a little bit. I need to eat. Ah! Okay. This may help me a little bit with the abomination. I gotta shoot this guy. Yep. Not aiming at you. Right here. Come on, I'm right here. See, now when I'm ready to fight, you run away. When you're ready to fight, I run away. Good joke. Hey, yay. Ooh, crypt. At least get a tiny bit of iron out of this mess. Crypt would actually be a really good place to fight the abomination. Come on, follow me. This way, I'm right here. I don't feel rested anymore. Yeah, that always helps. Just need a little bit more stamina. Come on, jump. Jump. Okay. Ooh. See, I can sit up here and chop him. You really can't touch me. I have been knocked off by a abomination before. It's possible. Especially if you're in one of these lower down sections. God, stamina. Am I carrying the... Oh, skeletons aren't helping anybody except themselves. Well, oh, watch it. You almost fell off. Okay. Anyway, I didn't look to see if the door was open. It's not. Ooh. I have a crypt. Not much of one, but it's a crypt. Well, not much of one. I don't know how good the crypt is, so I should mark this. Cabin. I don't know how good the crypt is. No idea. But it is at least a crypt. There will hopefully be iron inside of there. Iron arrows. Let's see. Poison mead. This guy is knocking down trees. Another light over there. It looks like one of those altar sites. They're not crypts. They're not. There's no iron there. But they're fun little places. Wet, no rested state. Not a good thing to be doing in the swamp at night. Altar. Trophy. Each trophies are kind of useless. Well, they're not useless, but I don't really have a use for them. Is that a... I think that's an actual stump. the abomination stumps glow more. Ooh, yeah, look at all those dudes over there. Let's not go that way. I'll fight them, but with my low stamina, it's not ideal. I need to get out of here. This is not a friendly swamp. Nope. What I might want to do is actually take the boat around, sail it up over right about here, maybe make my way to that crypt. Watch for wraiths. That's the place I was before. Sure. Turnips. Really struggling with the stamina right now. Oh dear. I'm gonna wait here for him because, oh, better. I can shoot him. Oh, 2 stars! Fantastic! Not gonna try and parry that one. Because if his attack slips through, it's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm just gonna block him. The cabin. What mess? All this crap. What are you fighting here? Okay. I going to live. Oh. See if he's a bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Good morning. Trophy. Sure, I'll keep that. Let's see. Parts. Yep. Resin. Yep. Meats. Oh. Wood. Sure. Arrows. Alrighty. Okay. Needs. Rested state, yes. All right. Well, This isn't looking that great, to be honest. Um, hmm. So we've got somebody living spot here, pretty close to this swamp. It's only one crypt, even if it's a really massive crypt. I'm not sure I want to take that from Maggie. I think what I'll do is go to the cabin, the boat in the water, and keep sailing. This quest is not looking too good at the moment. Okay, well, that's what happens. I am not going to leave the portal here in this case. I will break and remake the bed because then it's not specifically my bed. I'll pick up the boat. Oh, wait. Just a second. Take all that through. Off over here super quick. Okay. Okay, boat. Take 10. I will take the boat. Get back in the water and sail away. We're collecting some food. Oh, there's another boar over here. Okay. Just checking to see. I had a little bit of time left on my poison mead. Okay. I want to go this way. Really wish you could put these out farther into the water. There seems to be far enough. And I'm going to sail around to the backside of this swamp. Go further out. Go. Gonna basically head around over there. See what we can see. Very often there's more swamp on the other side of an ocean channel like that. So we'll see if that's true in this case. See a sandbank out there. It's a little wider out. Maybe it was a fish. Oh, look at that. Seeing my reflection against the bottom. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's see what we've got over here. Ooh. More like this. Lose the wind. very least, maybe we'll get some more serpent. Let's see. Depends on whether or not it's actually storming in the ocean. Just about to lose the wind here. Okay. Bit of a mountain over that way. Don't see evidence of any more swamp down here. Disappointing. In fact, let's swing closer in. Because we're not got the wind anyway. Kind of like to clear this bit of the map. Okay. Very light wind today. We're not making a lot of progress. That looks like a Draugr village right there. Yes, indeed. Uh-huh. Be very useful things. Keep an eye on that. Not sure I got that map marker in the right spot, but that's all right. This side definitely looks more hopeful, so let's swing over here. That's a day serpent. This was a serpent that spawned during a storm at some point. And they don't despawn, so it's still here. Did I get it? Oh, dang. The lost trophy. Yeah. Timing's just not that good. You may wonder why I put that meat in the storage when I don't tend to put other meats in the storage. It's because of the weight. This stuff's super heavy. And, don't want to have all that weight in my inventory in case I need to pick up something else. No, like iron. Okay. So that's about what I thought. Continue down here and see what we've got, but it would have been more efficient to explore some of this on land. Traveling in the ocean is usually faster, but only when there's wind. And on land, wind doesn't matter. So, overall, it end up being a lot faster to explore on land than it is by water. Down to the southern coast and then turn east. Hopefully this wind holds out for a little while. Go, turn. Oops, I waited too long. No, I waited too long. Oops. Yeah, oh, yeah. Boat's a little busted up. Probably need to land somewhere and fix it. Probably. Stop turning so hard. Okay. Yep. Not looking good. Maybe on this little spit of land up here. Maybe up there. swamp. Big one, small one? No. Sail around it a bit, let's find out. Serpent plume. Oh. Ruin right there. There's a crypt. There's a crypt. Okay. That's twice as many as the last place we were at. Assuming they have been exploited. Can't see the door, but nobody's put a big X marker on it. It's one of the reasons I like that X marker on the front. You can see it from some distance. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I needed an arrow right there. Let's see. Oh, look, there's more swamp over that way. Ah, yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's quite common to find sections of swamp facing each other across ocean channels. So you find one side, go looking for the other. The big one there. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, this is looking potentially interesting. All right. Here's a bit of black forest. We can land here. Do a little exploring. Storm. I was hoping for that. I'm going to pull into this beach right here, right here. Perfect. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Don't mind the water. Just there to keep your feet cool. Okay. What do we have over here? Am I armed? I am now. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. Okay. Well. I've seen worse. Okay, swamp right there. Right there. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's a... maybe up on the side. I feel cold. Yeah, I understand. Just trying to find a good spot to stick a portal in. I might have to do a little bit of ground leveling or something. Maybe sort of. Sort of right here, perhaps. We try not to do a lot of terrain work, but sometimes you really need a flat spot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take this tree out. Some light would be amazing. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. No, not those. Both those weapons, too. Okay. That's what happens when they sneak up on you, man. That hurt. That hurt. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. It was, very startling. Uh-huh. You damage this? No. Okay. As I was saying before, I like to have the portal facing the swamp. Oh, come on. I'm busy. Back tomorrow. Enough, everybody? Is that enough? Yeah. Alright. I like to have the portal facing the swamp. Here we go. Jeez. I don't have enough wood for that. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and a bear. Nice. Now, where was the boat? Somewhere here. Oh, oh, crap. Another bear. That one looked like he had a 1-star there. Yep, he definitely has a 1-star. Oh my god, did I pick a spot? Shoot. The rest of my armor on. Watch the bear, watch the bear. Oh yeah, do I have stamina? Not really. Stay away from my boat. I don't want to lose my nails. Stay away from my portal. Oh crap. Ow. Am I doing any damage against you? Not enough to matter. And I'm in the water. Oh, this is not a good time and spot. Shoot. I am in a bit of trouble here. See, my worry is that if I go through the portal, the bear will damage it. I don't have time to break the boat. Oh boy. This is not ideal. And I'm out of stamina to even fight a freaking great war. Okay. Yeesh. Where did I put the portal? If I can get some distance between me and the bear, I could go through my portal. It's over here. Yeah, no. Bear! What is your deal? Alright, I need to build stamina. I mean, what are you going to do? Eat me? You never do. You just kill me and walk away. Alright, let's see if I can get over there quick. No, quick! Quick! God bless it. Quick! Okay. Hopefully that was enough distance. When you leave an area, the creatures in it go quiescent. They stop moving, they stop acting. Oh, we'll know if the portal goes out, but oh my goodness. Yes, I know I'm wet. Wow. Okay. Daytime should at least get rid of the 1-star bear. Maybe. And not necessarily night creatures. And hopefully get rid of the rain. Maybe. carrying a stamina potion. I'm going to swap out flint for those iron pit arrows. I've got enough to make almost a full stack. Okay. Ooh. Got some in the boat. That's right. Oh crap, he's still here. Guess you weren't a nighttime spawn. Fleeing from the bear into the swamp. What has this adventure come to? There you go. We went off that way, huh? Okay. See if I'm hitting it. Now that looked like a hit. Nope. Leave my portal alone. It would be so bad if you did break it at this point. Just last night when I was trying to escape, I didn't want it broken. See me? Oh, you saw me now. Oh, man. Well, that was unpleasant. Ah, crap. Get out of the water. Ew. Oh. Oh boy. I thought I was pretty much over bears. Yeah. Not even a trophy out of all that. How much of a mess did you make? Oh yeah. Huh. Somehow didn't manage to actually break my stuff here, did you? Even damage it. Okay, cool. Get a... Fantastic. Now, more interruptions. Wasn't there another bear over here too? Oh no. Get my boat before I forget. In particular, I get the meat out of it. Yes. Alright. It's 220. Damn it. Yes. Yes, 220. A long ship. So 200, 300, 408. It's a little squidgy. That meat is heavy. Okay. Get it? Yes. Wonder if I can do this. Yes. Here too. Yes. A bit of here as well. Sure. Ah, my friend Screech. Okay, that helps a little bit. The quick way to build a bridge is a bit of land, or properly called a causeway. Well, get the idea. Uh-huh. That up. Bunch of meats. Okay. Not how he spells his name. It's Okay. See if I can possibly get some exploration in here without being just constantly interrupted. Ah. Well, that's not a great sign. Body pile gone. Chest exploited. Oh dear. Here's one of the crypts right over here. Let's see what we've got. That looks like the door's open. The door's open! Not marked though. Let's take a peek. Uh-huh. That's been emptied. Okay. I should mark these. The reason I do that, by the way, is so that if I find them again at a distance, I don't come running toward it going, oh yeah, crypt. And then fine. Yep, been here before. Then. Blech. Yep. Didn't mark that. Really? Stand up. Jump. this says. Linger not, traveler. The air is pestilent and the water poison. We noticed. The Draugr walk here, and the thing I will not name stirs below the surface. A bitter mass of bone and sin. Ah, a bitter mass of bone. Tread carefully and quickly until you feel the sun on your face once more. You know, good basic advice, which I will ignore. That. Skelly. Another abomination right there. Crypts over this way. Trying to draw me towards the abomination. I know they were. I know their tricks. Over here. Is that a deer down there? What is that? Is it a troll cave? No. Another bear. Great. Somebody was building something over here. What is this? No, this is one of the wrecked cabins. I don't think I've ever seen it this far into a black forest before, or this high up. It's very unusual. That's a troll. Yeah, Big Blue. Yeah, this is a burial chamber right here. Probably been empty, just like the swamp. So cold. It must be nighttime. Did I completely forget to mark where I... Oh. It's down here somewhere. Oh, Kelly. Yeah, you wander through the swamp there, Grey Dwarf. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. crap. Sneaky bastards. Oh, crap. I walked right into that, didn't I? Okay. Oh, not really interested in the raid right now. Thank you. Raid. In the abomination, I meant. Not interested in that battle. Oh crap, you're right behind me. For heaven's sake. Okay, well. This is kind of entertaining. Oh! Not what I wanted. Shh. You guys fight each other? Yeah, that went well. Never works. Yeah, I got it. Ah! Just never get the parry on them. Look at that. Let's see, wait a minute. Creatures just everywhere, aren't they? Nighttime in the Black Forest Swamp. See, the color of this, it all looks that blue like the wraiths give off. Constantly think there's a wraith about to attack me. Okay, there's my portal. Okay, I found it. Whoops. Alrighty. Oh, got that pretty close. Okay. Oh, I smelled it probably. Here. Yeah. This up. That. There we go. Well. What's left? There is that other swamp across the ocean. It's possible whoever exploited the one I was just in didn't make that crossing. Maybe it happened too early for them. So that would be over here somewhere. Or up there, something like that. Yeah. Still, still more. That's part of our eastern land there. This chunk of land, at least in land area, is probably larger than the central piece here. Don't yet know how big this piece is. And that's all part of it. This is just huge. This continent, absolutely huge. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, who's online here? Okay. Got a bunch of junk in there. Yeah. Parts. Parts is parts. Hides. Okay. Parts. Usually put this in like hides, even though I know it's not a hide per se. Meat. It's a bed. Nope. Okay. What else is in here? All that. Hide. Wait. Wood. Yes. Arrows. $9.51. Well, keep the stream going a whole lot longer. I think I may get to day 1000 right here. No, not really. Okay. So this whole chunk of swamp is proved to be a bust. There's another crypt over there, I think, but no matter. So let's get the boat. I'll leave you there. Okay. And get out here. This handy rock. It's a good place to launch a boat. Really? I'm not even going to go after you, blood bag down there. I just don't want you biting my boat. I'm just going to sail across the water here. We'll turn straight to the east. Plus, and sunrise. See what we see on the other side. Okay, that's Black Forest. And there's some swamp. Alright, let's land in the Black Forest. Ooh. That doesn't look very big, so I'll tell you what. Oh, there's a handy stone. Yeah, that'll work fine. I'm going to put a portal in here. I'm going to mark the spot. Not walk there anymore. Just use a fire for a boat in the water. Exit out. Okay. And I'm just going to take a quick run through here. See what's to be seen. Of course. This will be the time that I die, and then no easy way to get back to my boat. Classic. Okay. Ugh. Abomination. Well, I guess one good thing to be said about this is I'm getting plenty of supplies for various recipes, the entrails, the blood bags. It'd be very tedious going out collecting those, unless you're doing something else in the process, which is definitely what I'm doing. Something else. Exploring the experience of extremely low stamina. Irritating skellies. Hey, there's got a couple of stars. Did I not kill you? Oh, there were two of you. Three of you. Here. Bees, which are not common in the swamp, or a body pile. Okay. This isn't the ideal body pile for hunting a Draugr Elite trophy because you can't easily get a good shooting solution on it without also being vulnerable. But the fact that there's a body pile over there implies... Yes, a crypt. Exploited crypt. Well, well, well. Maybe what I could do is go get my portal back here. And open up the crypt again. Would be the best choice. Don't necessarily need to go searching any further. crypt's a little bit far for those body piles. There's certainly a hole here. Is oh look, but I just walked by this other crypt, or no, it's further back in. Let's see. Okay. Ah, guarded. Okay. So we got ourselves a spot. Looks like one of those altars, maybe? No. Just more body piles over that way. Cool. Let's head back. Hello. Too close. Watch out for abominations. I don't need that now. That's right. If I'm coming down this side, I might walk right into the other one we saw before. Yep. That's it right there. Or maybe... Sure. Oh yeah, that's totally an abomination. Okay. Let's see if I can slip through here. Is that the same thing? Definitely abominations. Well, I have been fooled before, thinking I saw an abomination. It was actually a tree trunk, but I've also been fooled in the other direction, thinking I saw a tree trunk. Now that's the abomination I saw before. Yes, definitely. It's got the junk sloughing off of it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Where are you? Don't care at the moment. I want my portal. Oh, you know, I figured out why I didn't do so well against that other bear. It wasn't just because he had a star. It's because I'm not wearing the bear armor anymore, which gives a big boost to the claw damage. So, yeah, see, it's just not doing the same damage as I was before. I mean, I'm getting it and all that, but it's taken much longer to take down this bear than it would have otherwise. Get rid of that. Don't really need that. No trophy. I just got really lucky with that first trophy. Okay. Right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's put this stuff in here. We can't afford to lose. Take all that out of there. see about getting a portal on that first script. Well, one of them anyway. And there could definitely be another big chunk of swamp up there. So there could be more. Yep. We finally found what we were looking for. Oh, hello. Ooh. Oh, no, you're just a 1 star. For a second, I thought it was a color I hadn't seen before. Abominations, thank you. It's one of the body piles right there. Where are these skeletons coming from? They keep running down above there. Oh, these guys? Yes. I definitely want to put a bench on that one, given that it's... Oh. Well, what do you know? This is different. I've seen things like this before, where these trees get... Oh, loser. These trees get right up on the poison. No, it's not. Loser poison is very powerful. You gotta be careful. Remember that oozers, when they die, turn into a pair of blobs. And sometimes drop a piece of iron. I don't see any. But this is yet another crypt. So, start with this one. Start with that one over there. Let's start with this one. Not any particular reason. Relatively easy to get up on top of. But that's not the reason. Yep. This is going to be DR Crypt. And a little bit of wood. Hello, sir. It's a body pile right over there. Ah. Just a little bit of wood. So I want to put a chest up on top of the crypt. Normally do. There we go. Yeah, I bet there's going to be more crypts here. Even if they're not. 3 is a pretty good thing to get started with. Okay. Now, would like to go back and get the boat. No, let's jump off. Not that. Put that away somewhere. maybe if I slip over onto the forest side. Huh. What's all that? Dead deer. The rain will stop. No, actually it gets worse. What are these skeletons? Unbelievable. Okay, let's see here. Copper. Not looking for copper. Burial chamber. Ooh, you got 2 stars? No, this one. Right, the 2-star ones are what, purple or something? Ooh, look at you. Skeletons? I think it was. I'll mark it down. I don't know why. Don't really need it. Or maybe I do. Circling cores. Okay. I'm gonna have a little problem here. I got all this junk, and I need to pick up a boat. Yeah, there's nothing to refill here. Okay. Question is, what do I have in the boat? Anything? I do. Oh, that's useful. That's useful. Do without these. Okay. So, 200 at 341. Yeah, no problem. Gotta be careful. Might have a bit of a swim off of here. What is that doing? I got a Ridworth Shaman? Not sure. Watch yourself, watch yourself. Break it with that low stamina, you're gonna be in trouble. You know what? Here, let me move it in closer to shore. Come on, get in there. Stop it moving. When you jump off a ship, and it instantly stops moving. Alright, did I get it? Yep. Yep, I got the whole thing. Okay. Oh. Oh, that one I just found. Always in a hurry, always running. I never have any stamina. On the other hand, I have a decent run skill. Alright, there's the bear. Let's not go that way. Oh, really? So we'll come around here and try to sort of slide down the hill behind this spot. Ah, look, there's more. Ooh, yeah, more swamp over that way. Ooh, yeah, looking better and better. Looks like quite a bit of it over there. All right. Is this the one that leads? No. Wait, no. No, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, ow. That was a little far of a way to fall. Okay. Here we go. Is there a better way up there? This was much easier when I did it before. Okay. Alright, let's oh, come on. Let's flee. Ah. Okay. I have a crypt. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I really did not think it would take that long to find some more crypts. No. No. Yeah, I know the boat should go at the dock, but it's going here. Hide. Errors. All I can say is those crypts better not be empty of iron like that last one we found in the old swamp. That would just be, well, like Skippy says, that would be sad. Yeah, I know Skippy. Yeah, sconces need some fuel, but they'll hold on for quite a while yet. Okay, well, fair amount of exploration. Let's see what we learned today. We got up in here and found a Bonemass spot. Oh, this isn't a gather portal anymore. This is a Bonemass portal. So, I'll put 2 next to it because it's not the only Bonemass portal. And then we tried out this one and we found a crypt, but I'm leaving that for Maggie. Assuming that's her home. It was kind of a small place. I didn't know. We learned more about the extent of the land here and found yet another swamp. All the crypts were exploited, and finally we crossed over here and found this spot. The boat is not there anymore, and it's this guy, this one right here, that is the current crypt portal. That's why I will mark it like that. So, very interesting stuff. Lots going on. Next time, we might revisit the bridge. There's still work to do there. And I like to mix it up a little bit. Could perhaps take a little bit of a stroll up into the mountains. I think we could survive up there for a while. There's a pretty big mountain on this guy. Yeah, I recall this mountain's kind of special. Might be a mountain in the center of that guy. There's definitely a mountain there because I can see the little tip of it. Of course, there's this tiny mountain here, and I don't know what's down there. There might be more of the central continent, which is already proving to be quite massive. Extending it here, all the way to there, maybe around there, down and around over here. Yeah, it's really something. I would count this as a separate island. There's too big a separation there. Yeah, this world seed is pretty amazing. Anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me on the stream tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic to see y'all. We got a lot done, had a good time. At least I did. I'm kind of assuming you had a good time. Might be wrong. Anyway, if you want to join me here on Vanillaheim, you can. Go to the Val-Con website, val-con.org, and there you can find information on how to join the Val-Con Discord. On the Val-Con Discord, you will find some channels for Vanillaheim, including the Vanillaheim info channel. And there you will find the login information for this server, and you can join. This is a pure vanilla playthrough. We kind of discourage the use of any mods. Not prohibited, but we discourage the use of any mods that alter the gameplay, because we want this to be the true vanilla experience. And that's what I've been trying to exemplify in all of my streams. Everything I've done, everything you've seen on the stream has been pure vanilla. With no mods that are affecting gameplay. I have some administrative mods going on because I'm not the administrator of the server, but they don't interject into the gameplay in any way. They don't affect building or food or stamina, clearly, or combat or anything like that. It's all just stuff that lets me monitor the server. So yeah, please come and join us. We'd love to have you here. So, thanks for joining, and hopefully I will see you on the next one.